actually waiting for my mom to pick me up here in the Atlanta airport, and I got the newspaper this morning, and it says this. Take a look. See? Non-politicians top polls. So you have Ben Carson and Donald Trump, and they are tied at 23% in this Monmouth University poll. What does it mean? It means, I think it's very significant. First of all, it means you have two accomplished business people who are so plain-spoken that people are attracted to their message. It also means that in one of them being black, Ben Carson, the Republican Party has turned a corner where it appears ready to consider a black candidate as its president of the United States. That, to me, is the most significant story of all. However, given that you have the media that's mostly white, they're not going to tell that story. If it were me or mostly black, given our history, that would be a front and center storyline. And I know there are people who don't like that I point that out, but look, after a half century on this earth, you just have to start calling things as you see them. And people have points of view based on their background, and their background is influenced in part by what they look like. Male, female, Asian, Latino, black, white, Jew, Gentile, doesn't matter. All of that matters in terms of how a person thinks about something, even if they're not aware of it. Most people aren't. All right. But the bottom line is, Ben Carson here has always been kind of lurking around, second place or third place. This is the USA Today, right? And you're saying, I bought a newspaper? I did. I buy these things mainly for the purpose of making video blogs and nothing else. But so you can actually see it clearly, right? So look at that. See? Other than that, I'd probably read it on an app. But the bottom line is, Ben Carson has said that he is also joining with Carly Farina, who has now 10% of the vote. She is in third place. Ted Cruz is ninth. Scott Walker is 7th, and Jeb Bush is 9th. And I have to dig into this poll to determine if they called more landline phones or cell phones as part of their study. Because if they called more cell phones, it means it's a more liberal outcome. If they called more landline phones, it means it's a more conservative outcome. But still, I think the whole thing about Ben Carson's big news, really do.